All right, guys, welcome back to The Real with Rachel D. That was another great mix by my brother, DJ Specs. Here was Miss BJ.
Hello.
And P Money.
Hey. Sorry.
All right, so we're about to get into the Petty Betty Awards, but we need a little background on one of the nominations.
Sure.
Miss BJ.
So, this last week they had if you grew up watching television shows in the 90s, you know, everyone had their lineup, you know. So one of the shows that I grew up watching was Family Matters. That's where, you know, Urkel and Laura. So one of the Entertainment Weekly just recently had a reunion on the cover of Family Matters. But one person was missing, and that was Judy Winslow. And if y'all were when watching the show, Judy Winslow was Laura's little sister who made that one trip upstairs and never came back down for the rest of the entirety of the show. So if you don't realize, her character was nixed out of the show after 4 seasons because they found out that she had acted in quite a few adult film, you know, entertainment, or, you know, the adult industry. So what happened was she is really good friends with the guy they call Waldo, Walt, who was the brother's friend. He contacted her and was like, look, did you get invited to Entertainment Weekly? We're about to do a family reunion shoot. And she was like, I wasn't invited at all. I wasn't even contacted. And she was like, you know, then she started to feel some kind of way. So that's when she reached out and it was like, if they want to use adult films as the reason why I'm not being contacted, I'm not the first person to do an adult film and I won't be the last. She said that she's just a regular person trying to live a fulfilling life. She's not that girl anymore. Judy and Family Matters, they don't define me. What defines me is how my son turns out. I don't want people to look at my past and even in this situation to judge me. I'm extremely happy in a place that I am right now, and I'm just trying to live my best life. So, what do you guys think? Should they, the fact they did write her out of the show quick.
Well, did they do the photo shoot in front of the stairs? I think that's a good way to like combine the two.
Like that's the last place you've seen.
Right.
Got it.
It was sad. I thought that was kind of petty.
It might have been, but I have a mixed feelings about the people who do stuff and they're like, that was in my past. And it's like, when it's something big like porn or murder or something like that, where it's like,
is porn that big though? How long did the show go on?
It went on for several seasons.
Yeah.
She was on for 4, so like how many more seasons? I never watched it.
I think it was like 7 seasons.
Right?
Right?
But my
so
question
she was there for the better part of it.
Was she doing the acting while she was on the show? Because, child, you already had a job.
No, I think it was after. I forgot why she got let go. But to me, you have to understand you do have an image. It doesn't have to be that good girl. What was her last name? They weren't the Huxtables, but you know what I mean?
Winslows.
The Winslow image. But you want to be an actress, and once you busting it wide open, you just, you know.
It could have been a learning moment. Laura, this is why you'll never have a man, and Judy will. It could have been a teachable moment. Unlike now, like we realized, like in the 90s, everything was a lot different than now. Now everyone has a sex tape.
Right.
There's so many people on the Disney Channel. They probably got stuff coming out now, child.
Yeah.
But
and I also think it's kind of, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I also think it's kind of a double standard too, because I'm pretty sure if they had a Saved by the Bell reunion, they'd invite Screech on.
Right.
They
And
didn't. They didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
Yeah, they had to say it was a mini little thing on somebody's show.
Uh-huh.
They didn't invite, Screech wasn't there, and Lisa Voorhees. You remember her, Turtle?
Yeah, Lisa
girl?
Turtle.
Yeah, she said she didn't come, but she was invited. But no, they didn't invite Screech.
What about?
Was he invited though, or did he just not
He
show
wasn't
up?
invited
Okay.
because he said something about it.
What about the girl with some showgirls? That movie was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
So that's crazy.
All
But
right,
yeah.
so let's talk about the Petty Betty nominees.
All right, so Petty Betty nominees for this week, we have, like I said, Family Matters, Entertainment Weekly, Solo Bride. I think she was being a little petty because after a bad relationship, a 12-year relationship that did not culminate into a marriage, she was like, you know what? I'm just going to marry myself. And we have the daggone casino in Alabama for that guy who won his $1.4 million. Then all of a sudden they was like, it malfunctioned.
Right.
We're closed. Goodbye. Hurry up and bye. So who do you guys think?
I'm going to go with the casino.
All right. While I understand why they did not invite her, I am going to go with Family Matters.
I'm gonna kind of go with Family Matters too. And I didn't select the winner. So we're gonna go with Entertainment Weekly. Family Matters is the petty winner of the.
I won. Oh, hold on. Is somebody going to do a speech?
I'm gonna let Patrick.
You got 1
I have a
minute.
speech for this.
I might have one. Hold
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
I just want to thank anybody who's watched her sex tape, including the execs over at US Weekly who did not put her on the cover. But that's okay because Steve Urkel looked good and, you know, they brought back the original mom.
They
So,
sure
hey.
did. Even though Laura I didn't know who Laura Winslow was.
All right, we got to do real quick. Ms. BJ, what is your hashtag of the week?
Hashtag of the week is soda, like a pop or a drink. Example, girl, did I tell you what happened? I didn't listen. So the other day, what had happened was, so guys, the hashtag is soda.
All right, hashtag soda. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining The Real with Rachel D. We are here every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on WATB 1420. For Ms. BJ and P Money, I'm your girl, Rachel D. Real quick, go on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter at The Real with Rachel D. And we will check you guys again next week.